Hello. Welcome back to Writing Tutorials. Today, we're diving into a really useful topic: how to write an agreement letter. Whether you're starting a new partnership or setting up terms with a client, a well-written agreement letter helps everyone involved know exactly what to expect. It's straightforward, clear, and gets the job done. So, in this video, we'll break down a sample agreement letter together, piece by piece, and I'll show you exactly what each part does and how you can customize it. Let's start at the top with the header and date. Now, every agreement letter should begin by naming the business or individual sending it. In our sample letter, we're using XYZ Solutions Incorporated as the example company name, along with its address, 123 Main Street, Cityville, State, zip code. Just write it out in a simple line or two to keep things neat. Right below that, you'll want to add the date you're sending or signing the letter. Adding the date right at the top is really helpful because it makes the document feel official and sets a clear start for the agreement's timeline. Now, right after the date, we move into introducing the parties involved. Think of this section as the who part of your letter: who's agreeing to what. List the names, addresses, contact persons, and their emails for both sides, starting with the main party, in this case, XYZ Solutions Incorporated, and then moving on to the other party, ABC Marketing, LLC. Be sure to include all contact details clearly so everyone knows who to reach out to if they have questions. Here's how it might look. 1. XYZ Solutions Incorporated, address, 123 Main Street, Cityville, State, zip code, contact person Alice Johnson, CEO, contact email alice@zsolutions.com. Including this information up front gives both parties clear contact details, and it's a helpful reference point later on if either side needs to get in touch. Alright, once you've got the names and contacts sorted, you're ready to add a subject line. This should be a short title summarizing what the agreement is about. In our example, we went with Partnership Agreement for Marketing Services. This makes the purpose of the letter super clear from the beginning, so both sides know the main focus of the document before reading the details. Now we're moving into the heart of the letter, the actual terms and conditions. Start with a friendly opener like, "This letter serves as a formal agreement between XYZ Solutions Incorporated, XYZ Solutions, and ABC Marketing, LLC, ABC Marketing, regarding the provision of marketing services." From there, introduce each key point of the agreement in a separate section, each labeled with a small title. First up, the Services Provided section. This is where you describe what's being offered. In this case, ABC Marketing is providing XYZ Solutions with a full marketing strategy, social media management, and content creation. It's helpful to include specifics here, like any deadlines, target results, or important tasks. Mentioning even a few details makes the agreement clearer and easier to understand. Next, we have scope and duration. This covers how long the agreement lasts and what each side is expected to provide. Here, you can be precise by listing the time frame, like from October 20th, 2024 to April 20th, 2024, and note that there's an option for renewal. You could also add deliverables, such as monthly reports and weekly updates. Having a time frame and specific tasks sets the expectations clearly, which helps avoid confusion later. Moving along, the compensation section is about how and when payments will be made. In our example, XYZ Solutions agrees to pay ABC Marketing $5,000 per month, payable by the 5th of each month. Including the payment method, like bank transfer, helps to make sure there's no uncertainty about how the money will be handled. This is the section to list any other financial details too, like deposits or late fees, if they're relevant. After that, we come to confidentiality. This is where both sides agree to keep each other's information private. It can be helpful to mention how long this confidentiality will last, which in this case is for the entire duration of the agreement and an additional 2 years after. By having confidentiality spelled out here, both sides know their information is protected even after the business relationship ends. Now, for termination. Sometimes, agreements need to be ended early, and this section explains how that can happen. Here, either party can end the agreement by giving 30 days written notice. Having a clear termination clause gives both parties a way to exit if things change, and it ensures everyone knows what will happen with any remaining payments or obligations. Finally, we wrap things up with governing law. This states which state or country's laws will apply if there's ever a legal dispute. In our example, we simply put the laws of the state of, mention the state. It's a small detail but makes a big difference if any issues need to be sorted legally. Now, you're ready for the closing. A nice, professional sign-off, like a sincerely, followed by your name, title, and company, gives a polite end to the letter. Then, add a signature line for each party. Leave a line or two for them to write their name and the date they're signing, like this. And that's it. You've got a clear, professional agreement letter ready to go. Thanks for watching, and if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our future tutorials. See you next time on Writing Tutorials.